So yesterday in Strategy magazine, they published an article called "What is Corporate Canada's Place in Truth and Reconciliation Day?" If brands want to commemorate the day without seeming like they're capitalizing, it may require a degree of honesty and change they are uncomfortable with. So I was like, yes, let's just talk about this, because I've been, and I think you were as well, Sean. I was kind of like looking around, seeing if anyone was talking about their point of view on this, seeing if there was any good articles or any like great examples that I could see in real time of brands doing something really good, or perhaps something not. I didn't see a lot. So when I saw this article, I was like, I love this article. I love the point of view that they kind of brought forth. So let's use this as kind of the foundation of our chat today.
I just love how that statement, me pausing, about just that discomfort. And I think that's, I think what, when I read it and I was really, that's what I was struggling with was, what am I not, like, why am I not saying anything? What it's around, because I don't know if I have the sort of platform for which to create that discomfort. And I'm not even sure where that discomfort lies. And to be quite honest, I think a lot of that discomfort lies in each of us. Yeah.
People by and large don't appreciate what happened to the Indigenous population. That's changing, but we found our dead and keep finding them. And it's confirming things our people and our families knew about for so long. There's a point where it does feel like they are saying, we dug up more evidence of genocide. Sorry, no one listened to you. Please buy a t-shirt. Doesn't that just give you the chills? Like it's such a, I think to your point, Sean, just earlier, we're talking about the comfort level and being uncomfortable and figuring out your way to contribute to reconciliation. Like a lot of people don't know what to do. And so they buy and wear the orange shirt, and it doesn't really go beyond that. But like, what does that mean? And what should people be doing? And especially like from our conversation, what brands should be doing?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, oh, there's so much there. What I'll say is, I think I went in with sort of, I've done this before. I did this last year when we talked about Black Lives Matter and how I was underwhelmed and all that bubbled up to the top were the brands that didn't do it well.
Right.
What I will say, Lindsay and Lindsay keeps me on the rails with this, but within the guardrails, but our goal is to kind of look at things and kind of not judge them long-term, but to kind of look at, okay, but wait a minute, maybe that's not a bad thing that we didn't see much from brands because we're not ready. Brands aren't ready. So like we would be the first to crucify a brand for doing something bad.
I don't want to speak for members, obviously, of the Indigenous community, but the one thing that I would say is that looking at like that statement and kind of in their shoes for one tiny second, it's like, I don't care if you're not ready. Like we are literally digging up mass graves of dead children from our communities. Like get ready and be ready, because there's got to be a major change that takes place. So we need to figure it out. So just one other thing, but the other thing the corporate sector needs to keep in mind is that reconciliation is about action. It's more story doing than storytelling, like real actions first, and then communicating the impact of those actions.
I think without shooting from the hip here, but it's not about going back into history and taking back what you've done. It's about letting history inform you about what we can do now. And I think that that's what they've done.